So there we were in the Omega Quadrant.
It's just Dylan and I.
Yeah, where's Blueround?
What happened is you got into the game without me?
Yep.
Yeah, leave the game.
Alright, leave it.
Okay, as the story continues, there we were in the Omega Quadrant, standing in line for our next battleship to take deployment. Propaganda was heavy in this part of the galaxy, and Dr. D noticed the call to arms and stepped up to the plate. Again, once again, taking the risk to go on Mission Zero up the giant tower to drop.
I have no idea where this is going.
Going up the tower to take a plunge, if you know what I mean, and asks his acquaintance and friend Blueround to join him. And Blueround says, "Well, you know what they say, Commander. God gave me a stomach for flying." Quickly, the facial expression, the expression on Blueround's face changed as he turned around to a look of I'm not sure about this. And
narrating?
Yeah, I'm narrating the trip, and
okay.
And you know that when he's not sure now, that means that next time he's gonna ride the ride.
Okay, invite me to the squad. Okay.
I
did.
We will probably have to do it again because
okay,
I had to reopen the game.
Okay.
I clicked the wrong button.
And so, Blueround is determined to earn his stripes in test pilot training this afternoon. At approximately 1500 hours, his furious test begins, and the newest training contraption is being released for testing with the current set of troops. Blueround steps into line, uncertain of what lies next, uncertain of what he's getting himself into. Observing the drop, Blueround says, "That's one hell of a drop." And next, he looks at what's coming after the drop, and he decides, well, totally worth it. But soon, are you still relaunching the game?
No, I'm in now.
Oh, see ya.
Up there, I got to get your
Okie
invite.
doke. Go. So.
Let's see what's out
But
there.
before we know it, Blueround is getting strapped into the cockpit, very, very thoroughly. They strap him in nice and tight. Soon enough, he realizes that how tight the seat was and straps and everything should have been his first clue about how intense this next bit of NASA training would be. And then, soon enough, the MC of the facility announces for the test to begin. Initiating test. Initiating Operation Test Pilot. Test Stunt Pilot in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, climbing up this giant contraption, Blueround notices this drop is going to be face down, so he's like, yeah, I won't feel this. Well, little does he know before he is halfway through the drop has been the most the most intense drop that's ever, aside from the X Factor contraption, this is the worst drop that has ever taken place. and Dr. D reaches for the comm. Blueround, watch your you got a bogey on your 6. Watch your nav beacon. And he's like, getting off. As soon as Blueround's done with the test, he gets off the ride. Dr. D says, "What was going through your mind at that moment?" Blueround is like, "Okay, in all seriousness, when I got off this new roller coaster called Stunt Pilot."
Hostile command ship detected.
Dylan was like, "What's going through your mind right now?" I'm like, honestly, before I was halfway done going through all these loops and stuff, because it went upside down so many times, and that's why I wanted to do it. Because I figured if he's gonna ride Panic Plunge, I'm gonna ride something that I maybe not. I can't do feet first drops. Maybe that means next time. Who knows? Because it's never crossed my mind, and if it crosses my mind once, I don't know what's gonna happen next. So, here I am going. I'll say, well, I guess if he's gonna ride a ride I can't ride, I'll go ride a ride he won't ride. Because I want to see this thing that goes, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go upside down a million times and take twists and turns and dives and after this tremendous drop. He's like, what was going through your mind at that moment? I'm like, honestly, I was realizing this is the most blazing fast roller coaster I've ever ridden in my life. Like, bloody fast. Just like, boom, like the sheer speed was like, I had never seen anything like this. It was awesome. Because I wasn't expecting it. But the cars were on a rail. It wasn't like a regular coaster with the rails on the rails, the double rails. It was a single rail, kind of like a rail gun, or a train. It was like a bullet train going everywhere, like loop to loop, and
Send the vultures.
Dude, oh crap. No, not hit my friendly over here. And so, about like halfway, like it went all sorts of places, but it also went like down, like right here in front of like the walkway where everybody was standing. Dylan says he could hear me like go. He's like, all I could hear was you. Just like everybody was screaming, but I just heard you, and you were going like,
All I could hear was you.
All I could hear was him go,
He's like, you sounded like a screaming cat.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, he said something he said I sounded something along the lines I sounded like a cat. I'm like, dude, yes. Because at the peak of like one of the loops that was coming down where like after he got off the Panic Plunge, I got off of the ride and came walking over, he's just like, he's seeing me. I guess he watched me go off the drop, and then I'm coming up a loop, and then I come down, and he's like, you were like...
Oh yeah, that's what you did.
It's like he sounded like a cat.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's right. You said, wow! Yeah, like a cat. That's... yeah.
Well, because it's because of the Doppler effect. I probably sounded really weird where he was standing. I'm just like, dude, that had to sound so weird where you were standing and watching me. Oh man.
Give them hell.
Yeah, it was awesome.